Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon. So, we are currently trying to force our way across these bridges. We've done actually a pretty good job of getting our way over on this side, where fortunately this bridge was undefended and we were able to come across and hit them in the flanks. This bridge, though, looks like we're going to have some trouble, which is kind of bad, but we'll just have to deal with it. Actually, you know, now that I look at it, there's not any objectives over here. We could actually just take these guys down across this bridge instead and push up this way. We've got, you know, time to do that. Might actually not be a terrible idea. Anyways, we have used all of our actions for this turn pretty much, so it's the orcs go. And of course, they brought some armor up to shoot at my stern guards. And brought some armor up to not shoot at my stern guards. All those mega armor knobs are going to be a pain to deal with. Jesus. Okay. We can snipe at this thing from out of its range, which is good. And if I park the destroyer right here, you should also be able to hit that. There we go. Can't get the sanguinary guard into cover, unfortunately, but if we move these guys over here... Damn. I'm going to risk this. I'm going to see if these tactical marines can kill this thing. Damn it. I was really hoping, because if they'd managed to kill that, I could have moved the sanguinary guard up to fight the skullhammer. Hang on, wait, we have our basilisk at the back here. Yes, just barely. Okay, so now you can come up here and kill that for me. Fantastic. And the other stern guards, I guess, can drive up to there. And we'll park you right there for a little bit better range. Now, over here we've got to clear out the rest of these orcs in this town, which shouldn't be too difficult. They're just, you know, low-tier infantry, and we do have 2 sanguinary guard squads here. But we're going to want to deal with those guys at range. Let's clean them out. And then we can bring our... That guy's not dead yet. Finish them off, please. Thank you. Okay, so now these guys are going to move over here, so we can bring the stern guard unit up to there. And everybody can shoot at these Burna boys. The Vanquisher... I don't actually want to move the Vanquisher up to, like, point-blank range, but that's the only place we can get actual, you know, actually hit those guys from. Stern guards can come up here, I guess. They'll just kind of... Actually, why don't you guys reinforce and just kind of rest up while you're here. Bring the Basilisk up. Go. And this Conqueror also reinforced at the back there. Now, what else have we got going on over here? Well, this tank has come over and is parked itself next to both of my tank destroyers, which is a bold strategy. We have artillery here, which I guess, actually if we move you slightly, there we go, hit those mega knobs, we're going to be causing us problems otherwise. Oof, this point-blank engagement is not really what my tank destroyers are made for, but they're not actually terrible at it. We can have the destroyer fire first, I guess. And then the Vanquisher. There we go. Finish them off. Didn't actually take too much damage doing that. Fantastic. This Conqueror, I guess, will come over here and shoot at these guys. Go. Decent amount of damage there. What to do with these stern guards? I would like them to be in cover, but there's not really any cover for them to be in, unfortunately. I guess we could circle them around this way and try and get into this tree line here. That's really the only option. Yeah. Right, so we'll pull them up over there. What else do we have to do? Not much, really. We've gotten rid of most of the heavy stuff over here, actually, with the death of the 2 tanks they're sending across. Def grids aren't going to be too difficult to deal with. Mega knobs are going to be a problem, but I think we have enough firepower to wear them down. What else can we do here? Move our sanguinary guards slightly, I suppose. Stern guards. Now you guys are actually probably in the best spot right now. Alright, I guess that is all I'm doing. Go for it, orcs. Oh, I think our Conqueror died. Okay, there's a stomp over there. And there was something over there. I think it was artillery. Yep, this is my Conqueror. Well, that is unfortunate. Oof. Oh dear. Okay. Pull the Sanguinary Guard back and reinforce them. And we deal with that thing. So, how best to align our forces here? I guess this full strength Stern Guard unit can come up here. Hang on. Our tank destroyers can probably honestly kill that thing without too much trouble if we can get them positioned right. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to have them both on the bridge. So we're gonna move this Stern Guard unit up, and I guess just have them, well, they can finish the Death Dread off maybe, if they need to. The destroyers are full health, so they'll come up to the front and take a little bit of return fire here. Make sure it's at the back. Yes. And now, I suppose we'll have our Stern Guards shoot up these guys. Have the Marines finish it off. Perfect. Alright, that's really all that's happening there. Now, we need to deal with everything that's happening over here, and there's a Stompa over there who also needs to be dealt with. Which is, you know, we have a Destroyer over here, and we have Sanguinary Guard kind of waiting in the wings, so shouldn't actually be too much of a problem. We'll just get them back up to full strength. These Burna Boys are kind of an issue, because there's only so many places we can shoot at them from, unfortunately, and I'd rather not engage them at close range. I guess I'll bring my Vanquisher up here and just have him engage the Death Rolla while the infantry fight the Burna Boys. Try and clear as many of them out from range as I can. There we go. Now one of these units. Fantastic. And you guys can come up here and actually maybe finish off the Death Roll for me. Nope, not quite. Destroyers then. There we go. And bring the Basilisk up, and he can hit the Mega Knobs for us. Fantastic. Oh, we have these Stern Guards as well. Unfortunately, there's no... I wish we could just, like, switch places, units. Like, I want the Destroyer to be there, and I want the Stern Guards to be there, but there's no way to just swap units, fortunately. So I guess we'll just move the Destroyer back to there, and put the Stern Guards up here. There they are. And the Basilisk can come park itself in cover right there. Oh. You guys, we can actually move around a little bit. We can shuffle you all into cover, although I think you guys are actually supposed to be going with this force over here, so why don't you head over there, and Stern Guards up to there, and our other Conqueror unit way at the back here, because he's reinforcing. Alrighty. Oh, okay, the Orcs just decided not to do anything that turn. Cool. I am 100% okay with that. So, drop some Basilisk Fire on those poor chumps in the open there. Vanquishers as well. Are they melee? Oh, they are extremely close range. Okay. That is, I'm fine with that. Stern Guards are going to try and kind of ford their way across the river here. There's the Mega Knobs, okay. I guess the Sanguinary Guard can just come up and try and finish this off. Hey, 0 return damage. Exactly what I want. And then, bring the Destroyer up to snipe at the Mega Knobs. Go. This Stern Guard unit's going to reinforce because they're at like half strength. Can we fire on these guys from out of their range? We should be able to. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Vanquisher is also in range. Basilisk. There we go. Okay, they are pretty weakened. The Sanguinary Guard might just be able to walk in and finish them off. Not quite, okay. Move some Stern Guards up to bring them down a little bit. Okay, now the Sanguinary Guard can finish them off. Yep. Alright, that is another objective secured. I guess these guys will just sweep up to that objective there. Probably a better idea to just turn them this way, really. Go for this objective. I don't really know what forces I'm looking at over there, though. Yeah, we may as well just send them up here, I guess. The problem is, if I send these guys up to here, and it turns out that this is really lightly defended, and this one down here is really heavily defended, I'm probably not going to have time to send them back. It might actually be worth my while to just have them wait here until I've got a better sense for what these objectives look like. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Who am I forgetting? Ah, you guys, right, you can do things. Like snipe at these mega knobs, which is good. You are going to reinforce. That is like all of my remaining points, unfortunately. Oh crap, now I can't reinforce the Samurai Guard. Ah, crud. Got him two extra guys. Fantastic. Well, I guess I'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Ah, cripes, this is gonna hurt. Ah, cripes. Okay. More mega knobs, some artillery. Ah, jeez. Oh, they even got a friggin' support unit with them. Oh boy, this is gonna be a rough bridge to take over here. Alright, what am I forgetting? Nothing? Okay. Go for it, orcs. There's that Stompa. Oh, those poor stern guards trying to cross the river. Hello, that is not what I wanted to see there. Okay, well, it didn't actually move close enough to use its big, like, anti-infantry murder gun, which is nice, but they did just kill my stern guards, which I don't really appreciate. Ah, jeez. Okay, the orcs are rolling out the red carpet for us here. I don't think we can take this bridge with this force that we have over here anymore. I think we're just gonna have to back them off and let these guys push through. So, Destroyer. Oh, right, I did swap those guys around. The Destroyer is gonna fire at the Stompa. Eesh, that's actually gonna sting a little bit. Can I move you guys? Let's see. This will bring you up here, and we can back the Destroyer off a step. There we go. At least one of their guns is out of range. The other Destroyer, same deal. Vanquisher can target this. Basilisk can target the Mega Knobs. And we do have another Vanquisher and Basilisk that are sitting here. But I do kind of want these guys to start pushing up towards this objective, because these guys are just going to have to back off. We don't have the strength here to force another bridge crossing. I do want that Stompa dead, though. Well, the Vanquisher's not really going to help with that, so I guess we'll just send these guys this way. Nothing. Nothing. And we are out of cover. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's just up the road then. I don't see any orcs here, which is nice. Might be able to get in behind them. Actually, really, we can ignore these guys, right, and just go for the objective. Rather than staying to fight them. Or stopping to fight them, I mean. Yeah, you can just fire a parting shot at those Mega Knobs, and we will get out of here. Ooh, Stern Guards can actually screw those guys up for me. And then the Samurai Guard can probably finish them off. Perfect. But now they probably should retreat, because they're just sitting in the open at the moment, and that is not a good place for them. So these guys, they're just going to back off for now, I suppose. Trying to get out of range. Tactical Marines can sit in cover here. These Stern Guards, I guess, can just get back across the river. And hopefully, as these guys come in from the north, we might find an opening where we can get these guys across the bridge to help out a little bit. Just shift you up slightly, I suppose. For now, we'll just pummel them with artillery, and you guys can rest, I guess. Not that that's going to do a whole lot for you, but it's better than nothing. Alright, orcs, go for it. Or don't. Okay, that's fine. Now, we need to continue scouting. Continue scouting. There we go. Okay, so the objective is actually fairly lightly defended from this side, which is kind of perfect. If we can just get in here really fast and kind of hit these guys before they can react. There we go. Oh, we lost sight of the Mega Knobs. That's unfortunate. I kind of wish I could just tell my artillery to, like, shoot at them, but, there we go. Okay, Vanquisher, take a shot, then you can move this way. Destroyer can go here, take a shot. And the artillery. And you guys are all just resting. Well, on the one hand, they're going to have great morale when they get back into the fight. Now, you need to deal with this Stompa here. Cripes. There we go. Okay. Hit that with artillery. Stern guards. Oof, those 4 big shooters are gonna tear us up. Oh, that's also an issue. Secondary guard, I guess, can come over here and finish that off for me. And this Vanquisher. Come here and snipe at that guy who, actually, we outranged, so that's nice. Now you need to go rejoin the rest of your buddies up there. You are, I suppose, fine, although... Move a little bit closer, I suppose, so you can get a shot on him next turn. And that, I guess, is that. So, are the orcs going to move their forces from around this bridge to stop me? It does seem like they are. Oh, cripes. Oh. Poor Sanguinary Guard. Ah, jeez. Okay. Can we wear down these Mega Knobs and maybe get across here now that they're... Now that they've sort of stopped, Nope. Fortunately, that... Between the heavy cover and them just being, like, super well armored, we can't really wear them down effectively. Alright, let's get up around here and try and clear out this artillery. Go. The Conqueror can, I guess, just come up here and trade with the War Boss, although that's probably going to sting. There's, like, no cover around here. This is unfortunate. I guess I could have them fight. What are these casualties going to look like? No. Actually, that's not too bad. But before we do that, we can probably have our Vanquisher do some sniping here. Okay, the Vanquisher can fight that thing, because that thing's anti-infantry. We can have the artillery hit, actually, any of these, and it'll do decent damage, but why don't you focus on the Zap Gun? Stern Guards can, I guess, duel this thing. It's gonna sting, but it's not the worst idea. And then, our Destroyer can come up here and also hit that, because that's the only thing he can get in range of. Spin the Vanquisher, no, the Vanquisher's fine where he is. Ah, boy. I don't feel like, you know, the time limit is an issue here. I feel like the, we're just gonna run out of forces before we get anywhere. Okay, snipe at them from outside of their range. Bring the Basilisk up a little bit. And he can hit the Commandos. Sanguinary Guard, I guess, can just move up here. No? Stern Guards actually should probably be the ones doing this first. There we go, get them into cover, and now Sanguinary Guard can hopefully not take too much damage. Okay, good. Enemy didn't even get to return fire. That is perfect. Now, Commandos are extremely close range, and hopefully they don't have other units back there, because if they don't, we can just park our tanks, like, here, and just shoot up these guys. Destroyer may as well just park here. And I'll bring the Basilisk up as close as I can next turn as well. Maybe he can get his heavy bolter into this. Okay, go for it, orcs. Ah, cripes. Oh dear, that's gonna hurt. Still alive. They're bringing their self-propelled gun up. Okay. Interesting strategy. Meanwhile, these guys still chipping away at these Mega Armor Knobs, because we just don't have the strength to push across. Woo. Alright, they're worn down enough that I think we might actually be able to force a crossing next turn with our Tactical Marines. Now, up here... Ah, we can't... Damn, I was hoping those squares up there were open so we could move around into that cover, but unfortunately, no. Okay. Tactical Marine, or Stern Guard, sorry. Fire on these guys, and continue trying to clear out this objective. We need that thing dead before it kills our infantry, please. Make sure should finish that off. There we go. God, there's no cover here. This is kind of an awful spot to be having this fight. Oh, that thing's got big shooters as well. Ah, crud. Okay, finish that up for me, please. And I guess... what am I going to do with this, like, 5-man squad of Stern Guard veterans? They're not really... it's not a ton for them to do. I guess they can shoot the zap gun. Ah, crap, there's another super cannon back there that I forgot about. Ah, jeez. Okay. Alright, well, I don't seem to have any other support units back there, so we might be in luck here. Unfortunately... oh no, we can engage them from outside their range with the Stern Guards. And then the Sanguinary Guard. Alright. Well, that's that objective secure. We just need to actually move into it. Now this one, I'm not sure how that's gonna look. That might be extremely hard to take. Alright, orcs. Goodbye. Yeah, that Stern Guard squad is dead. Yeah, there they go. The other ones are in cover at least, so they're not in too rough of a shape. Some fire on them, please. The artillery should finish them off. Oh, thank you. So now, we can move our tactical marines across into cover, even though they're going to end up right next to these guys. It's unfortunate, there's just not a lot we can do about that. We can get up here and wear down this artillery, though. There's no cover for this 2-man Stern Guard unit. Oh well. Such is life, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Just park yourself there and snipe. Destroyer, I guess, can come up here. Sanguinary Guard. Go stand in the open and shoot at their artillery. You're a rough way down there. Okay, so... I think that zap gun is still over there. Which we do need to deal with. Also, clear out the objective, though. So the Vanquisher, why don't you come down to, let's see, right about there should work. Yeah, zap gun's still there, so let's clear that out for me. Or not. Destroyer can hit them. Conqueror can continue trading with the War Boss. Stern Guards. Oh my god, this friggin' big gun cannon is just not dying. I really want to... oops, that's not what I meant to do. I do really want to get it out of the way. And over here, I guess we'll let the Sanguinary Guard take that, and the Stern Guards come down here to scout. Okay. So far, so good. My only hope here is that there's just, like, nothing defending this, because I mean, they've still got, you know, their tank destroyers and their artillery, but their infantry is so weak that I don't know if they can, you know, have a long, drawn-out fight over the objective. Anyways, that is probably a good place to call it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.